The configuration management training is going to put the end user in the driver's seat. And how do I do that? Configuration management process has no secrets for you anymore. You know exactly what it is. You know how to applicate and create a data model, and you know which systems are best suitable to support that data model. And all the methods that you use are specifically designed for your company. That means that you are in the driver's seat to make the configuration management process most suitable for your company at lowest cost and the best effective way. And this is important because what we are all mostly doing in the company is creating a certain amount of product data and communicate that data in a managed fashion with others in the supply chain or in the life cycle of your product. And how do we do that? That is exactly what the configuration management process wants to manage in the most optimal way. That means ultimately that the configuration management process is the basic process to get your company most effective and most efficient to produce the product. It's a 2-day training. And the only thing that you need is yourself and all the knowledge that you have how you work today. So you don't need to prepare yourself, you're already prepared. And what we will do is we'll go through all the different points of the configuration management process, the different methods we have to create and manage our data, the data models that we can create, and the systems that we use to support and to create our data. Next, we will look at the change process. When you do a configuration management process, one of the most important aspects is change. How do we change? So change management is a huge and vital part of the course. How do I change people towards a new way of working? But we will also look more specifically to the wide area of tools that we have to support the configuration management process. And in the end, we will review all the different methods and the differences between the companies and the trainees. So what is configuration management? Well, mostly in a company, it's a blind spot. And that's actually a problem, because a blind spot isn't managed. And what you certainly have to do is manage your configuration. Because what is your configuration? A configuration is your product. Is your product how it travels through the life cycle. It's been designed, it's been produced, it's been serviced, sold. But all the data to go through that life cycle is created by your co-workers. How do they do that? And how do they exchange data between design and supply chain and between design and production? Is that all done in a logical, effective and efficient manner? Is that information really managed? My experience is no. I see a lot of companies hassling with that data. And that's exactly where my training focuses on. Get your product data under control. When you get back at your company on Monday, you can enlist yourself in the first configuration management project that has been designed for the company. And what you then can do, and what you then know, is exactly how to define the requirements for that configuration management process. So you are on top of the solution that is going to be designed by quality, business analysis and IT people. Because you master the requirements. Because during the training, you are fully aware of the essence of the configuration management process, how data models can be applied, and which systems can be used in a certain way to support that process and that data model in the most optimal way. I hope this introduction was interesting and convincing for you, and I would very much like to see you in the next edition of the configuration management training.